In my previous video, I told you I'll be showing you how to spot a reversal in the market when you scalp a bullish market with your higher highs and higher lows, taking your trades at every break of structure. How will you know that the market is about to reverse so that you close your long trades and maybe take your short trade if you're still interested? There are several patterns that show reversal in the market. You have double top, you have a head and shoulder. But as a continuation of the previous video, I'll be talking about change of character, because in the last video we talked about scalping the market with higher highs and higher lows. So how will you know that the market is changing direction to the downside? You can see the market form a double top, a head and shoulder, or a change of character. So because we're talking of higher highs and higher lows, let's look for a change of character so that when you spot it, you will be at alert and get ready to change direction, or better still, leave the market. So let me take this to 15 minutes time frame. It works on all time frame, but because we're talking about scalping, let's still use it for our example. Okay, we can still use here we saw the market, it made higher highs with several break of structures. It continued and it continued. Let's see where the market started going down. Though here we had a kind of range, but if you look well, you still see that the market was still making higher highs. This is where you start looking out for a change. At that point, you see when there is a higher low, the market goes up to take out the other high, comes down again, but it's not going to get below the other previous higher low. It will move again. So at that particular point where the market made a new higher high and came back and take out the previous higher low, that is where you start looking out for a reversal. At that point, that is the place that is called change of character. Let's scroll this further to look out for where it is clearer. Look out for where it is clear, and when your eyes can see it, you'll be able to recognize it anywhere. Okay, here we had it, but what we have here is more of a head and shoulder. The market reversed here with a head and shoulder. It made a higher high, another higher low, a break of structure here, made another high. It couldn't take out another high. It just got close to the previous, to this other high here, and then started coming down. So it's more of a head and a shoulder. But let me look out for where the change of character is more visible. I'm just trying to see where it's more visible so that you can recognize it elsewhere no matter how it goes. Okay, let's take a look at this place. Let's see change of character where it played out here. So this market was making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, and coming and going upwards. So let's assume you're taking trades at every higher low. It goes up, it makes another higher low, another higher high, another high low. So it keeps going that way, and you saw this higher low here. It made another higher high, taking out this previous one and creating a break of structure here. Now, instead of this to come back here and retest this break of structure that was created here, let me keep something here. So saw a break of structure here. Yeah. So we have a higher low here, went up, made a higher high, came back to make another higher low, made another higher high here, and came down. Ordinarily, this market should come here and retest this break of structure here and continue its up movement. But what happened? The market came below and past the break of structure, came down and took out the previous higher low. So let me mark it. This was the previous higher low. So this was the previous higher low. So how will you know the market is changing direction? When the market made a higher high, came back, past the break of structure where ordinarily it was supposed to reverse, or at least at the middle, the space between the former higher high and that of higher low. So whenever the market goes beyond the former higher low, it took it out, then just know that it is a signal that the market is going to change direction. And at this point where the market broke the former higher low to go downwards below the former higher low is called change of character. This place is called change of character. You do see CHOCH. Okay, so this is the point we call change of character, and it's often a pointer that the market is changing direction. At that point where the market took out the previous higher low to go below down here, it's a signal that the market is changing direction. So what again will you be looking out for? You look out for the market to retest that change of character, and at this point, at this change of character, you'll be looking out for pattern like this pin showing you that the movement to the upwards has been exhausted. So this particular candlestick now is already showing that truly the market is reversing. So it went up again to retest that change of character and then continued its down movement. You see from that particular place the market continued going down and making lower lows and all that. So if you take it further, since then the market has been going down, and that's how you spot a reversal when you are trading a bullish market. So here you saw this market also pushed up again, but it didn't get up to the previous break of structure, so the down movement continued. So that's it for this video. I do not want it to be long, so I'll be also be simplifying some concepts that will help you make your trades. Thank you for watching. You can drop a comment on anything that is not clear enough, and I will clarify it in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.